Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Natty here from Plyometric Physical Therapy and Performance. Today we're going to go over my go-to exercise for plyometric explosive drill. These are drills that you can use to build that explosiveness back so you can get more pop, more acceleration, and also teach you to be confident with your lower body, especially after a season-ending injury, like an ACL, like a torn meniscus, pull hamstring, or ankle sprain, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and then let's get into it. All right guys, first drill of our plyometric explosive drill is the A-skip. So A-skip is just teaching your body how to produce force into the ground and then explode up and then land at the same time, right? So you can do this in place. So you're gonna start out almost kind of like marching, but after the march, you're gonna give an extra push. So it's gonna be here, here, and as you get better, you wanna keep attacking the ground. So if you were to do this in place, I will go 2 sets of 10 right here. Really focus on driving your hips into the ground, getting tall as you're doing this. Very important things I look for is arm drive. The higher your arms are, the more explosive you're gonna be. Or if you have room like me, you can do it in 10 yards, right? So you can move this back here, and you can do it while you're moving. Turn around. Notice when I'm doing this, I'm really touching the ground. My heels are not touching the ground whatsoever, because we want to be on your midfoot here, okay? Again, 2 sets, 10 yards, and that's our first exercise. Okay, the second exercise for our plyometric explosive drill would be the high knees, right? Normally when I see the high knees, one thing I notice that the foot always striking behind, which is not good, because if you're striking behind, it's just gonna force you to fall forward. We actually want the foot to strike in front of us slightly, right here. So you can do this in place. So you're gonna start out with the foot in front of you. Again, we're talking about arm drive. We're talking about being on our midfoot, and we wanna cycle through as fast as we can. From here, you can talk about do it for 20 seconds or 20 reps total. Focus on driving the arm. You want to stay tall. You want to lean forward too much, and you don't want to lean backward too much. You want to stay tall as you can. Now, if you have more room, you can do it while you're moving forward. Same thing, your foot gonna strike in the front, not behind you. So I'm gonna be right here, in front, drive my arms. The goal is to get off the ground as soon as you can. And you would do 2 rounds of this. And if you do that right, that's really gonna help you being explosive and be faster when you're sprinting. All right, so the third exercise for our explosive plyo drill would be the butt kick, right? You guys seen this before. One thing I look for in the butt kick, same thing. We want the foot to strike, and you're gonna bring it back up, just like so. We don't want your heel to strike. We want to make sure it's a midfoot. So you can do it in place. Again, focus on arm drive. Do around 20 reps total, or 20 seconds. And when you're doing this, you should feel your quads kind of loosening up, because it's gonna help you with your cycling, when you're sprinting, right? And then from there, you can actually do it as you're moving forward. Again, focus on getting those feet up extremely quickly. Two rounds of these. This is something we look for, especially if you're coming off of an injury. Want to see how quickly you can get into the ground and back up, because that just shows how much trust you have in your knee. And let's move on to the next one. All right guys, the next drill, one of my favorite, I call it Super Mario, just like in the game of Super Mario, jumping up, punching the brick, right? So in place, you're gonna take a step forward. As soon as you step forward, you want to drive into the ground and then do this, right? Just like Super Mario. So you're in place, you're gonna step forward, you're driving up, land. Same thing, you're gonna step forward here, driving up, land. We wanna do 5 on each here. Drive, drive, and notice I focus on my landing as well. And that's how you get really explosive. Now, if you have more room, it's gonna be better because you're actually able to drive and go forward at the same time, right? So you're gonna come here, drive, turn around, one more. Think about pushing to the ground, get as high as you can. Straighten out those knees. And then let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, the next drill is gonna be the tuck jump. This is similar to doing a box jump, where to jump up, tuck your knee, land softly. If you don't have a box, because we're outside, you can do the exact same thing. So you're gonna be here, you're gonna drive your arms up, jump up, then bend your knees, right? So we wanna be on our midfoot here, don't let the heel touch. Jump, tuck, land. We go 5 here, jump, tuck, land. Jump, tuck, land. Jump, tuck, land. Jump, tuck, land. One more. Now, if you have room, you can turn this into a broad jump, right? So you can go here, you're gonna jump, land. Midfoot, land. Same thing here, really drive with your hips, land softly. So it's a good exercise for you to build up your explosiveness, your endurance, and you can use this as part of your warm-up. All right, guys, last one. It's gonna be bounting. That means we're jumping from one leg, landing on the other leg, okay? This one you wanna have a space for it, right? So we're gonna, similar to the last exercise, you're gonna load the hip, you're gonna push off with the left, landing with the right. Push with the right, land with the left. Notice I wanna get air and distance, right? Same thing here, load with the right hip, boom. Land on the midfoot. When you're holding, you get to feel your hips a little bit more. Now, you have to do forward and you have to do side to side, right? So I'm doing side to side here. I'm gonna land, load my left hip, push off to then land on my right. Here, load my right, land with my left. Get that balance. Again, put the weight in your back pocket right here. 5 on each legs. Notice if I lose my balance, I just tap my toe. Oh, not a good one, right? That's why we do this as part of our warm-up. We'll go one more each. Awesome. Now, if you enjoyed this channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you're new to this, we have excessive amount of exercise for you. So if you want to do a lower body warm-up, click this video right here. And if you want to get your first box jump, because this is still too advanced for you, check out this video right here. And I'll see you next time.